It's Cup Fever on today's episode, and as a bonus, we get a nice break from the league. Hey guys, and welcome to episode 29 of my Bristol Rovers FM20 playthrough. My name is James, and on today's episode, we have a double cup episode where we have an away match against Burnley in the FA Cup third round, and then we have the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final away at Anfield. Since you were last with me, the misery has continued. So in the last episode, we had the 5-0 win against QPR and then the 2-0 loss against Wolves. We followed that up by shipping another 7 goals, 3-1 against Leicester and then 4-0 against Manchester City. Neither of which were surprising, but hopefully we can try and get some positive results from today's episode that might maybe give us a little bit of momentum going back into the league. Other than that, it is the 1st of January, which means it is the transfer window. We've had 2 transfers come in, however, they both may end up being slight duds. Tom Bayliss is a 22-year-old English central midfielder. Both he and the other transfer scouted much higher originally when the scout reports came in. They've come in and their star ratings have dropped, which means we have vastly overpaid for both of these players. It cost us £5 million from Preston to bring in Tom. He was scouted as being one of the best at the club. His potential ability was his current ability at the time when he was scouted. He's now come in. He's no better than Sammy. In fact, he's actually worse. No better than Ollie Clark or Reece Cole, who we already had at the club, and is stated to be a good player for most League One sides. He's not going to be any use this season, so that is going to be a waste of money. We'll have to take a bit of a hit on that. The other one was going to be, I was hoping was going to be a nice welcome back to Josh Ginnelly, who we had on loan a couple of seasons ago, who had 2 pretty good seasons with us in the League One and Championship. We brought him in for £3 million, again from Preston. Preston are going to be rubbing their hands together because they have got £8 million from us, and they've not really given us much in return. Again, Ginnelly was scouted at being a much higher player than he is when he's come in. He's not even as good as Lumeka. And nowhere near obviously Arzani. The plan was to play him on the left hand side, but actually he is the 5th best left winger we've got. So I was tempted not to say anything against those and just let them maybe simmer in the background. But that was the last of our transfer budget really wasted. We've got about £1 million left in. There's not really anyone else that I could probably bring in for that money unless they're going to be on a free transfer and we can pay for a little bit of agent fees. And we are pretty much maxed now on wage budget, bar we could push a little bit more into wage budget if we so needed. So with that out of the way, let's get into the first of 2 cup matches. And this is the team for the match against Burnley in the FA Cup. We have Jacola in goal, a back 4 of Correa, Kilgore, Long and Kraft. Sammy, Cole and Rolls in midfield with Lumeka, Arzani and Nkita up front. Right, I think going into this match assertively, let's say we need to step up and put an end to these bad results. One thing that did happen in between the episodes was we did have a team talk where we essentially said that they needed to step up. They weren't playing well enough. We've had a number of bad results and they need to push harder to really change that. Had positive reactions across the board. So hopefully we see a little bit of a morale boost in this match and we see the effects of that team talk. But we have a highlight here with Burnley out wide with the ball. Ball into the centre. I'm not sure who that was that had the header there. Roberts with the header, but Jacola managed to collect quite comfortably and he passes it out to Long. Long looks to bring it forward. Kraft with the ball now to Rolls. Big ball forward. Look, passing through Nkita. Nkita's through on goal. 1-on-1 with the keeper. I'm not sure if Pope got a hand to that. Oh, he did. Pope manages to knock it over the bar. And we have a corner here with Arzani looking for the back post. There's no one there except the Burnley goalkeeper. And we have another highlight straight away. Kenny with the throw-in out wide for Burnley. We do manage to clear it, but only as far as the original throw-in taker. Ball right out wide looking for Taylor on the left-hand side. Switching the play. Bringing it back into the centre again. Looking for the cross. Looking to try and carve themselves an opportunity into the penalty area. Taylor has the ball again, chips it across. There's nobody there, and it looks like he was. Is that a penalty for what? Well, apparently Burnley have a penalty. I'm not 100% sure what that was for. I was too busy watching the ball, but Kenny puts Burnley ahead after 14, almost 15 minutes now. I still have no idea what that was for. Let's have a look, actually. Let's skip that. Let's go back and have a look and find out what on earth that was for there. Right, let's play. Let's go back a bit further. So this is the highlight again for the throw-in. So Kenny has the ball and then looks to switch the play out wide to Taylor. And there's a little bit of back and forth between Taylor and Shackleton. I'm trying to keep an eye on the text chat as well to see what's going on. Taylor tips the ball there, and that's it. I mean, I've seen some weak penalty decisions in my time, but that is I'd say that is pretty poor. But Burnley have the ball here again, looking to capitalise on what they're now going to have is some momentum, having scored the first goal. Taylor with the ball again, looking to put the cross in. 1-2 with McNeil. Has the ball back again, back to Shackleton and then to Taylor. Rolls tries to put the tackle in but can't get to it. Ball across to Roberts. A poor tackle from Rolls. And what was essentially a free header. I was hoping the FA Cup would be a change from the league, but I suppose playing another fellow Premier League team, we got the same issues again. Rolls with the poor tackle. Marking in the centre was pretty much non-existent from long. And Burnley, after 16 minutes, are 2-0 up. And in all honesty, I'd say that's pretty much going to be it. Unless we can, let's just go very attacking. Why not? Let's just run at them and see what happens. Cole with a free kick here into the centre, looking for Long, looking to make up for his mistake with not marking in for the second goal, but it hits the crossbar and goes over the top. I think I'm going to ask for some passion here. We've done nothing so far. The stats are looking pretty balanced. But they've had obviously a goal given to them with that penalty, and then we've given them the second goal with not the poor tackling and not marking. Yeah, we can only call that one thing, which is disappointing. Show me something else in the second half. Kilgore says he's stressed. I'm not sure why. No one's playing well out there at the moment. Right, almost 60 minutes on the clock. Time to make some substitutions. Just a familiar sight of very poor stats across the board. Let's bring on Walker. And Reece has had a terrible game. Let's bring on Ollie Clark for him. I think I could easily make all three substitutions at once, but I'm going to leave that for the time being. See how much of a difference that can make. Let's ask them to get creative. Burnley have a free kick at the back post. Another set piece. So easy. Well, the FA Cup didn't last very long, did it? McNeil with the free kick into the centre. Dembele was surrounded by Rovers players there. Absolutely surrounded by Rovers players. I don't want to see it again. Right, let's make a final substitution. I mean, it could be anyone. I could literally pick somebody at random. No one's playing well in this game at all. Let's push Ollie Clark back into defensive midfield. Let's take Sammy off and bring on Ray Sharp. Burnley have another corner. Right to the back post. Again. Almost a fourth. Almost a replica of the free kick that was the third goal. But the ball back in again. Luckily, we're clearing it this time. Rolls has the ball, and that is the end of the highlight. I'm not sure what I would have done if that had been yet another set piece. Almost to the back post and conceded again. Time is running out. Arzani, just to rub it in, Arzani is now injured. What is that? It is going to be a foot injury. I think he's gone. I think he's going to be out for a while with that. At this point, I'm running out of ideas. Burnley have a throw in here out wide. Looking to bring it forward again. We're now in injury time, so anything they do now is just going to be killing the clock. But ball cross to McNeil in a little bit of space. Looking at no pressure on him at all. Takes a shot, but luckily goes wide of Jacola's post. Burnley have another highlight here with the throw in. Barnes with the ball. Back out to the original throw-in taker, and then they're passing it between themselves quite comfortably. McNeil in masses of space. No one pressurising. Long lucky manages to make the block, though, and just knock it forward, but only as far as Kukovas to Cork. Out wide to Kenny. Kenny takes a shot, a little bit of zip on it, but does again go wide of Jacola's post. Full-time whistle is blown. Another loss, another selection of goals shipped. Let me know down in the comments what you think I could be doing differently, because I'm all out of ideas at this point. I think once these cup matches are out, as I said, I'm not going to probably play any more Premier League games, bar that one Crystal Palace one with the Liverpool game, unless something starts to change. I think I'll rush through this season, get relegated, then we'll start again fresh in the Championship and see where we can go from there. Right, on to the Liverpool game. Here we have the second match of today's episode, the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final against Liverpool at Anfield. For this match, we have completely thrown everything out the window. We're keeping the same formation, but I've gone to a direct counter-attack style. We're going defensive. We're basically trying to not make this an embarrassment and see if we can try and get a respectable result to bring it back to our place. We've also had a little bit of a shift around in players as well. So we have Trafford in goal, a back four of Connolly, Kilgore, Lockyer and Correa, Sammy, Clark and Rolls in midfield, Barrett, Lumeka and giving Phillips a chance up front. The main reason being that he's had a fair few good performances with the development squad. Neither Clark Harris nor Nketiah have been firing at all, really. And so bringing Phillips on just as a poacher, very straightforward, simple. Hopefully he might be able to take one or two opportunities if we get them. But if it doesn't work, we do have Clark Harris on the bench to better bring on as well. Right, let's get into this. I will take a 0-0 by the end of this match. I'm not expecting a win at all. I just want this to be, I think if we just can get a few more respectable results, stop shipping as many goals as we have been, hopefully we can find a combination of players that works. Right, we have a highlight after 3 minutes. Correa with the throw in to Lumeka, to Clark, back to Sammy, to Correa. Big ball forward, looking for the striker, but Liverpool have won the ball back. Now with Chamberlain, Alex Arnold on the overlap, but Connolly manages to tackle him, gives it to Barrett, but only as far as Liverpool again looking to bring it forward. Alexander-Arnold again with the ball into the centre at the back post. 4 minutes on the clock. Liverpool 1-0 up. And it doesn't seem to make a difference. I've not given it any time at all, really. We've only had a couple of minutes, but... And would it have made a difference if I had played an attacking formation? I don't know. We'll see by the end of this match, but that, again, was far too easy. Correa wasn't even bothering to mark Everton at the back post. Although the irony, the fact that there is there a player for Liverpool called Everton? I love that. God, they're coming thick and fast now. 20 minutes on the clock. Another throw in for Liverpool. Chamberlain with the ball again, looking to the centre. Lockyer manages to clear it, but only as far as Alexander-Arnold. Everton's in masses of space over here. No one marking him into the centre, but the header does go over the bar. We have a throw in this time. Barrett with the ball to Connolly, to Sammy. Back to Connolly. Can we craft something this time? Clark with the ball. A wayward ball. I'm not sure who expected to get that to Correa, but Everton brings the ball forward again to Firmino, back to Everton, and Correa has conceded a penalty, and that is going to be 2-0. Another penalty, another set piece given away. And I think this is likely to be fantastic save by Trafford there. He really has given us a shot there. I think let's go into this. Let's say show some passion. Let's build off of the back of that. Hopefully Liverpool don't score from the end of this highlight here. We can hopefully push forward. Ball into the centre. Trafford collects again. Fantastic save by Trafford. Hopefully he gets a good rating based on that. And let's push forward and hopefully see if we can try and capitalise on that. We do have the ball. Sammy with the ball to Kilgore. Out wide, looking for, I presume they're looking for Connolly, but Alexander-Arnold collects the ball. He's in masses of space. Connolly is massively caught out there. Havertz with the ball to Chamberlain. Back out to Alexander-Arnold. To Chamberlain. Ball into the centre. Looking for Firmino. Bottom corner. Liverpool 2. Bristol Rovers 0. Feel sorry for Trafford there because he did really well to save the penalty, but at the end of the day it didn't make any difference. Right, I've switched to a cautious mentality. Maybe we are playing too defensive. Maybe we're not giving ourselves any opportunity at all. But Correa has the ball here. Looking for Lumeka. To Sammy. Sammy has nowhere to go. So has to go back to Lockyer. And I think we're going to end up going all the way back to Trafford as Liverpool are now pressing us. And we haven't got the confidence to better go at them. But Trafford boots the ball forward, only as far as Chamberlain. Liverpool look to bring this forward again. This looks very, very similar to some of the previous attacks they've had. But we do manage to clear it, but only as far as Everton, who looks to bring the ball forward again. To Gomez. To Matip. Out wide, but Correa does manage to collect the ball. Can we create a counter-attack from this? Lumeka. Sammy. Ball into the centre. Clark taking it very steadily. Forward to Correa. To Lumeka. Manages to go past his man. Into the penalty area. Ball cross into the centre. Phillips with a shot. It is deflected and we have a corner. First chance of the game for us. Barrett with the corner. Ball into the centre. No one there. Liverpool managed to clear it. And Everton is first to the ball. And they're going to now look to a counter-attack. Looking to bring the ball forward. Thierry there trying to manages to put the tackle in. And again, we managed to win the ball back. And Lumeka this time clears it. But only as far as Liverpool's defenders. Right, we'll stay on cautious. Maybe defence was a bit too much. Maybe we're bringing too much pressure on ourselves. But I think absolutely terrible. Another poor half. I know it's against Liverpool, but really we should at least be giving ourselves some form of opportunity in this game, and we're not even. I mean, that first opportunity was the only thing that happened in that first half. But Liverpool managed to get the ball into the box. We do manage to clear it though. Clark has the ball, but his pass is only meets a Liverpool defender, and Everton brings the ball forward again to Gomez, looking for a little bit of space. To Havertz, back out to Everton, who takes a shot into the top corner. Liverpool 3, Bristol Rovers 0. I'm half tempted just to switch back. Do you know what? I'm going to do it now. I'm going to switch back to what we were. It doesn't seem to make a blind bit of difference if we're playing in defence. Playing a defensive formation, sorry. Let's do something different. Right, the game says, let's go. I don't think it's going to work, but let's go tiki-taka. The game says we should play tiki-taka. Let's go 4-2-3-1. So this is the new formation. We're playing 4-2-3-1. We've got Trafford in goal. We've then taken off Correa and brought on Kraft. We now have Sammy and Rolls playing 2 central midfield roles. And John Joe has come on for Oddie Clark and gone into advanced play mode role in attacking midfield. We've still got Barrett and Lumeka out wide. And then Clark Harris up front, swapping for Phillips. Don't know how much difference this will make, but why not roll the dice and see what happens. Let's ask for them to get creative. And we have a highlight here straight away. Lock here with the ball. To Njonjo. Out to Lumeka. To Njonjo again. Out wide to Kraft. Kraft in a bit of space here. Looking to hopefully craft an opportunity. Lumeka with the ball. Clark Harris. I mean, I don't want to speak too soon. Well, let's see how it goes. But that was 10 times better than it was before. I mean, it helped the fact that Kraft was in a little bit of space there. He managed to find Lumeka, put the ball across to Clark Harris. Clark Harris has been on the field a matter of minutes, but manages to get us our first of the game. If we can get another one, even a 3-2 loss, we take that back to our place with only a goal in it. But Liverpool do have a free kick here with Chamberlain. But we do manage to clear the ball. And John Joe manages to nod it forward to Clark Harris. Lewis looks positive as well, looking to bring it forward. He is by himself, though, but does manage to hold up the ball quite well. Passes it back to Connolly. Connolly, though, has nowhere to go. Into Sammy. To Barrett. Back to Connolly. Connolly looking to bring it forward. Can't find the cross, so puts it into the middle of Sammy. Sammy loses the ball, unfortunately. Liverpool now come forward again. Connolly is out of position as well, so Oxlade-Chamberlain has masses of space. Running into the penalty area. Looks to take a shot, but Trafford manages to save it and save our blushes. Let's go very attacking. I've asked to show some passion. Let's push forward a little bit more. Let's get another goal. Kraft with the ball. To Rolls. To Lockyer. Trying to chip it forward, looking for Clark Harris, but Liverpool managed to win the ball back. And it is now out wide with Everton. He's put the ball through to the Liverpool striker, takes a shot. Trafford, I think, got a hand to it there. Manages to put it round the post. And it is a corner for Liverpool. Quintero with the corner into the centre. Looking for Havertz at the back post, but he puts it over the crossbar. And we have 12 minutes left to play. Right, come on, we can get another goal, I think. Let's see if we can do anything else. Can we push people any further forward? Let's push John Joe forward a little bit. Let's push Barrett forward. Let's push Rolls as an attacking Mazzala. I think we'll leave that. We don't want to ship any more goals. We have got the second leg to be thinking about. But it'd be excellent to get another goal here. But Quintero has a corner for Liverpool into the centre. Manages to clear it though. Lumeka has the ball now. Can he bring it forward? He has Everton though trailing him. Managed to put a tackle in, but only manages to put it into space. Lumeka has the ball again, but can't get it under control. And Liverpool look to bring the ball forward again. It is fast moving at the moment. Havertz with the ball in the centre. Looking at play it out wide to Gomez. He's in a little bit of space. But he brings it inside into the penalty area, takes a shot, but the shot doesn't come to anything. Quintero with a free kick for Liverpool at the back post. Havertz, brilliant save there from Trafford, stopping the fourth one going in. We have a corner though. The ball is ping-ponging around in the area. Connolly manages to clear it, and we managed to keep it at 3-1. For how bad the first half was, that change in formation seemed to spark something. I don't know whether it was just because we swapped it so dramatically that it surprised Liverpool. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased. I'm going to review that. I'm going to look to see if we can play that formation in the league. If that's something we can start doing, to score a goal against Liverpool for how bad we were in the first half, that to me signifies something. Well, I wasn't expecting, after that first half, I was not expecting to come out with any positives out of that. But do you know what? We can go into that second half knowing that formation hopefully is going to be able to work. So that's definitely given me something to have a think about. Well, we didn't get the results we wanted, but if you did enjoy that, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to be notified of brand new FM20 videos from me every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 5 PM. And thank you very much for watching.